Thou swell, thou witty, thou sweet, thou grand. Would you kiss me pretty? Would you hold my hand? Both thine eyes are cute too, and what they do to me. Hear me holler, I choose a sweet lollapalooza in thee. I'd feel so rich in a hut for two. Just 2 rooms and a kitchen, I'm sure would do. Give me just a plot of not a lot of land. And thou swell, thou witty, oh, kiss me pretty. Thou swell, thou witty, thou grand.
I knew you'd come. I knew you knew. How come you haven't come to see me in 10 months? How come you haven't come to see me in 10 months, Brother Tony?
What could I say, man, that would justify it for you? Huh? I got a wife and kids, man, and I know you don't know nothing about that, but, man, having kids is like a second-time full job.
Oh, you a little nervous there, Tony?
Oh, why would I be nervous around my own brother?
Goes well with shame. And it's a more honest excuse than using your kids.
Hey.
What?
Guess who I saw the other day?
Who's that?
Felicia McDonald.
You should see her now. She's really looking good.
Oh, yeah, looking good, right? I heard she's a crackhead now. Huh?
No, I don't know where you got that, man.
Oh, yeah, right?
The crack. I don't know, man, but she might have taken a little nosedive.
Oh, no,
She's
nosedive.
pulling herself out.
Nosedive. This is cracking.
Listen, all I'll say to you is this, man. I got a healthy respect for anybody who has gone through what that girl has gone through and been able to have the guts to pull herself up out of it. Man, that's saying a lot. I'm telling you, and she's looking fantastic.
Woo! She looks good.
Really good.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I saw her the other
skin.
day. Yeah, right? Yeah, still got the same color, complexion, everything. So I saw her the other day. I was dropping some clothes off at the shelter, right? So I walk.
Fucked it, didn't she?
What?
Oh yeah. Go on, you tell me. You can tell me the story, man.
What is your fucking problem?
Did you lick
man?
it? Did you lick it?
Huh? What is your fucking
Did you lick the
problem,
pussy?
man?
I'm just wondering if you licked the pussy.
I'm talking to you about seeing Felicia McDonald, not about fucking Felicia McDonald.
No fucking.
Let me explain something to you.
Fucking no
I'm getting
fucking
just a
no
little
fucking.
sick and tired of your ass, you understand?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see any super long lines out there waiting to see you, to get in here and have a conversation with you. You talk to me about why I've been here in 10 months. Okay, I've been here in 10 months, but ain't nobody been here in 10 months. What do you think that is? Everybody's out of step but you? Huh? You think that is? Or maybe it has something to do with you and your nasty fucking ways. Now look, I'm gonna explain something to you, man. I am not one of your little punk gangster fucking creep friends. Okay? I'm your older brother and I deserve a little bit of respect.
Respect. You deserve respect.
Shut up, I'm leaving.
No. You deserve respect. You couldn't make it one night in here, let alone 1,857 nights. Who should respect who?
Now you gonna shut your mouth or I'm gonna walk out of here. I'm trying to tell you something about Felicia.
Gotcha, Tony. Watch that blood pressure, man. You know, it runs in the family, right? Watch the, come on. Yeah.
Do you want to hear what happened or not?
Gotcha.
Can I finish what I was saying?
Yeah. Felicia
McDonald.
Felicia McDonald. God dug it. Yep, Felicia McDonald.
She was having a lot of problems, man, and she got herself in a big mess, right?
What kind of mess was that?
You remember her father.
Yeah, he used to call me a hood rat.
You know she killed her father.
Is she really?
She got probation for manslaughter.
Shit, that's good. She got a fair shake out of it.
I wouldn't call what happened to her in her life a fair shake.
I need, you to get Mom and Dad to visit me soon. All right?
It's a tough one.
I know it's tough. Just do it for me, okay, please?
It's not Mom, it's Dad.
Of course it's Dad, all right? I know that. I just, if I knew there was a cure, I'd say the hell of a bastard for real. But sometimes at night, you know, my heart will start to flood, my eyes will pop open, and I'm... What the fuck am I talking about? Let's just talk truth. I'm dying. That's it. Okay? And there's a lot of shit I don't know and won't know. But I need to know one thing, that they came and I can at least make some sense out of them or something. And if Mom and Dad ever found out I had this disease, they'd say it was God's punishment.
You don't know that. In your heart, you don't know that.
And in their heart, they don't know if I raped that woman. And there it is. What? What? Say something!
It's Dad, man. Dad is always gonna be Dad, man.
Listen! Dad! Look, I'm your younger brother, all right? You're supposed to want to help me, man.
I do want to help you.
You can't get him up here, right? He just won't do it. He won't listen to his successful young son. Won't do that. Nah. You never even fucking asked him to come up here once, did you? Probably didn't even, probably fucking lied to me by saying that you told the family you were coming. They probably don't know where you are. Your wife probably thinks you at the tennis club or some shit. Where the fuck are you right now? Bullshit. Some rhetoric. That's all you are, man. Yeah, you're the older brother, right? You can't even make a phone call. Can't even do some shit for your brother. Can't even get who loves me, but doesn't want to just call. Doesn't want to call my father and try to get him to come here.
You're right. You're right. Alex. I promise you, I will try.
Well, that's all I can ask.
Mr. Waters, time to go. Come on.
So, Alex, tell me, are you angrier that you have AIDS than you are about being in prison?
Am I, no. Shit, no, well, to me, they're one and the same. Shit, society don't give a fuck about either, right? Let me ask you something. They built this prison here before or after they built the railroad tracks that run right by this motherfucker? Bet y'all know the answer, huh? Bet y'all know the answer to that.
What's the answer?
The answer, they built those fucking tracks first. Some diabolical motherfuckers building a prison next to some railroad tracks. You know what I'm saying, Dr. Coles, huh?
Alex, if you could get on one of those trains, where would you go?
Every night I'm on those trains. Yeah. I went down to Florida. Been all up into Maine. Checked out Texas. Chi-town, heard some blues, you know what I'm saying, huh? Heard Seattle was kind of cool. Rains a lot, though, so check that out. Puget Sound. Went down, got some lima beans and some grits down in South Carolina. Checked out the red clay they got up in Georgia, yeah, the little gamble in Atlantic City. Grabbed up some sweet corn in Iowa and saw some titties in Vegas. I'm already on a train. Already.
You. I will try.
Lift your arms, please.
Dad is always gonna be Dad, you know that.
You're still protecting him, okay?
It's been 5 years. I mean, what in the hell am I supposed to do that's gonna...
I'm your young brother, man. You're supposed to be looking out for me, right? good to see you, Dad.
Sit down, Alex.
Where's Mom?
The soda machine.
She cooked this year for Thanksgiving?
Yes. Your brother was there, your cousins. First time in 6 years at our house. The whole family.
What did she make?
She made a turkey. What did you think your mother made on Thanksgiving? Turkey and basted butter.
Macaroni and cheese?
Yes. Dressing. Pot roast, greens, peas, rice. Gumbo. Yams.
Damn.
And turkey and basted butter.
Fish cobbler.
Mm-hmm. Nice time.
You look good too, Mama. You look good too. Hey, how was the drive down?
It wasn't too bad. We made good time. It only took 2.5 hours. That's because I took the 16. You know, everybody always thinks the fastest way is the 71, but I keep telling them, you take the 5 to the 38, cross over to the 16, shave off a clean 35 minutes of time. But nobody thinks an old man knows what I'm talking about, so they got to get up the crack of dawn. That's their business. I don't have time to waste.
Honey, I don't think Tony is ignoring you when he takes the 71. I think he just wants to be on the main road in case anything happens.
Did I say Tony? Yeah, Alex, you hear me say anything about Tony?
No, sir, I didn't hear
I
you.
think we both know who you were talking about.
I don't know about this that you both knew. A man doesn't speak in codes. A man should say what he means. If I met Tony, you know I would have gone and said Tony.
Tony's the only one who comes to see Alex.
Well, that may be. Indeed. See, Alex and I haven't spoke about his various and sundry visitors yet. So you may be right about that.
Stress, Ma.
Folks, just wanted to let you know I'm making my last round in case you want a picture taken of your visit.
Oh, how much are they?
$3 a piece.
We'll take 2.
Well, you don't say. Isn't that something? I mean, I don't think it seems that you have to go to Disneyland no more. All you got to do is come here and get your picture taken and eat popcorn and less than 3 hours away from home. Yes, prison is now a place to go with your kids once they grow up to become hoods and rapists.
I'll be back on Thursday if this is a bad day.
At $3 a picture, I'd sure be back on Thursday, too.
Henry.
No, listen, let's go ahead and take a picture. Come on.
Could we take it in front of the Happy Holiday banner?
Well, you have to stay on opposite sides of the table.
Oh.
He can't come over this side, and you have to stay on this side of the table. So if you stand over here, I can get you in front of those Christmas lights over there. It's right over here. All right. You may want to stand a little bit over to your right. That sign,
Okay.
hostage sign there. You don't want that in the picture. All right. Everybody, smile. Oh, got the cock. Okay, everybody smile.
set in his ways, but he works hard as ever.
Dad will always be Dad.
Alex. Tears me up not having come to see you all this time. But you know your father, he never lets anything go. And if I'd done it without his consent.
Mama, I understand. I understand.
Do you?
Yeah.
Please forgive me, Alex.
I do forgive you, okay? I mean, I can't forget that he didn't want to hear my side at the trial. He doesn't even want to listen to it now, okay? I don't think that I can forgive that.
Oh, but you need to forgive him. You need to forgive him, Alex. He was so hurt and ashamed, and he worked so hard to keep you boys away from all that foolishness.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt that. I'm not saying he didn't. I'm not saying he didn't work hard. I never raped anybody, Mom. Do you think I'm a rapist, Mom?
No.
Is that what you think?
Oh, honey, it's been over 5 years since I've seen you.
But is that what you think?
No, baby, no. I know you didn't do it. You couldn't.
Thank you for those letters.
Did you read all the letters?
10 times over and again. I love you, Mom.
I figure you're not on the diet anyway. Alex, you only had barbecue flavored corn chips.
It's better than prison food.
Well, I expect the food in prison is like in a hospital.
Hell yeah. Yes, sir. It's definitely not Mom's turkey.
Alex, you know, it's all about economics in the prison these days.
Also, Dad.
We probably figure to give you the same food as your last meal and method of execution. 2 for 1.
Yeah, 2 for 1. I'm facing 25 years, and it took you 5 to come see me, Con. 2 for 1.
You didn't ask until now.
How do you think it looked, Dad, that you wanted my defense at the trial?
You should have thought about that when you stole from my money clip and broke into my home and stole your mother's jewelry. I didn't raise him to take any drugs.
Were you taking drugs the time I saw you slap my mother? What was it, cocaine?
If there's one thing you do in life, it's going to be showing me some respect.
Mr. Wallace! Automatic special visit. Automatic special visit. Yes, ma'am, I'm sorry. Get it out.
I'm not leaving, Alex.
Sorry, Mom. We're close.
He's got to realize what he put himself into and what he put all of us into. You know, I'm not looking for him to be belligerent towards me. You know, I'm not talking to him just for the sake of talking.
He says he didn't rape anybody.
Come on, please.
Do we know different?
Well, he got convicted, didn't he? Now, why did he get convicted? He was found guilty. Now, why was he found guilty?
We don't know. We weren't there.
Well, do we have to be there to know that he's guilty? I mean, the jury found him guilty.
You believe he raped somebody?
Well, the man was he was involved with a lot of bad people, bad situations. Bad people can lead to bad situations. There's no question about that. Now, you tell me that's not true.
He says it's not true.
Oh,
I believe him.
Lois.
We are his parents. We did not hear anything.
Well, maybe there was something that we didn't give this boy. Maybe there's something that wasn't said to him. Maybe he didn't get something clear at some point in his life.
Knocking the hell out of him wasn't the way to get it.
He had no right to disrespect me, talk to me that way. No, he had no right to talk to his father that way. I'm the father.
No, he didn't. But you started it.
What's that supposed to mean? I started it.
You started talking about the drugs.
Well?
Well, you haven't seen him in 5 years. He didn't look like he was on drugs to me.
He's been in jail. That's why he's not. That's why he's not on drugs. What are you getting so exasperated about? I mean, why can't we
I
talk
haven't
about
seen him in 5 years. I didn't even get to talk to him. Excuse me.
Where are you going? Lois?
My baby.
For all we know, we may never meet again. Before you go, make this moment sweet again. We won't say goodnight until the last minute. I'll hold out my hand and my heart will be in it. For all we know, this may only be a dream.
Was your father happy to see you?
I think you already know, Dr. Cole.
Did your mother cry when she saw you, Alex? Did you want to?
Did I, what?
Yes, did you want to cry?
Did I want to cry?
Yes, you.
No, I don't cry, sister. I don't cry.
No?
What am I supposed to cry about?
Did you get AIDS as a result of something that's happened to you since being incarcerated?
Thought you'd try one more time. I'm not that easy, sister. I don't know what kind of girl you think I am.
Oh, Alex, I'm going to try every time.
Fuck you, Dr. Coles.
Alex, you're the first inmate I know of to try to gain recommendations for parole by exhibiting hostility.
Thank you, Doctor.
You're innocent, aren't you? You think that. Did you commit a crime?
I never raped anybody, if that's what you're asking.
Now, what is that supposed to mean?
When I was 18. And barely making it out of high school. The 11th grade was the best 2 years of my life, you know, Doc, and, I committed a crime.
What crime did you commit?
Just, I was hanging out with some of the dudes from the neighborhood. I knew about some restaurants downtown. Well, the valet people, they'd have to park their cars on the street, and on Fridays and Saturday nights when it's real busy, they got I had to go a few blocks off, and I figured I'd just wait, and so I did. Waited out there, and when a nice ride pulled up, I just followed him down the street, and boom, jacked him so fast he didn't know what happened. You know, I just picked up my boys, and we were like living large, hanging out all night, you know, and...
Your family never found out?
Well, you know, one good thing I could say about my father is that if he would have found out, I wouldn't be here today. I know that's true.
He'd have straightened you out.
Would have killed me first.
So you got away with it?
Yeah, I guess you would say that. I mean, I got in with those cats, no doubt. You know, but you know, I wasn't the smartest kid, or thought of as such, but you know, I wasn't living in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? But those guys, they brought me down in the dirt, you know.
But you like the dirt.
It's hard to clean off.
This is interesting, Alex. You say that you're in jail for crimes that you did not commit, yet you admit to crimes that you were never arrested for. Isn't this justice?
I'll never get to love again, Doctor. I'll never get to be a father, Doctor. I'll never get to feel feel what it's like to be a man again, Doctor. One day I'll just go. Dr. Coles?
Yes.
Did I ever tell you, that you have the most beautiful hands I've ever seen?
Alexander, now that your brother's going away to college, you can sleep on the top bunk.
It's not gonna be another 10 months, man. Sheriff down here?
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, everything's fine.
You got your valuables, Mr.
Finally,
Waters?
yeah, finally got my valuables.
That's
Yeah.
good. What can I do
15 minutes
for you?
later. It's what you could have done for me upstairs. What you could have been doing for my brother the whole time he's in here.
Don't point your finger at me, Mr. Waters.
And you guys just act like nothing's going on.
Don't come here yelling.
This
There's
is
nothing I can do
ridiculous,
for your
man.
brother. I can do anything for your brother. I don't want to do anything for
No,
your
I
brother.
realize you don't
got
have
that?
anything to do for my
No.
brother. But I need you to do something for my brother.
Don't you raise your finger at me, man. Don't you ever raise your finger at me. Or you'll be out of here. You got that?
I'm not leaving.
You got that?
I'm not leaving until I get satisfaction.
You better settle down.
I'm settling.
Real easy.
I'm
settle down.
settling.
Yeah, you better settle.
I'm settling.
Settle down now, mister. Now, is there something I can do for you?
Yeah.
Have a seat. I have to tell you that by suggesting to a corrections officer that we are better acquainted, you may be compromising the objectivity of any favorable opinion that I may give concerning your brother's state of mind. How are you dealing with all this?
It's difficult.
Why haven't you brought your wife and children to visit Alex?
Because I don't want my children's last memories of their uncle to be in a prison environment. And my wife, she doesn't need to be exposed to this.
I see. It doesn't have anything to do with Alex, or what he needs, or what might make him feel better. It's about you.
No, it's not.
Why do you think it took 5 years for you to convince your parents to visit Alex?
My mother's always wanted to come. But my father, he's the head of the house. And what he says goes. When I think about it, 5 years is a rather short period of time to change my father's mind.
And are you like your father?
In some ways.
Is Alex like your father?
Oh, you said a bad word. I'm gonna tell your mama on you. Are you gonna do it? Huh? Huh? Are you gonna do it? Huh? Huh? Are you gonna do it? Huh? Huh? Are you gonna do it?
By the time of our next session, you will have gone before the parole board. Whatever my recommendation to them is, I urge you not to be hostile to them. For your own sake, show some remorse. Even if you know in your heart you're innocent. They hold your freedom in their hands, like it or not.
You know, I promised that I would never do anything to jeopardize anything. And I'll do everything in my power to become a model citizen. And I love kids.
263-174-009, first-time rape offender Alexander Watts, African-American, 32 years old, served 90 days in county rehab for heroin and crack addiction. Completion 2 months from time of arrest. There's a letter here from Dr. Coles.
Oh, Foxy Cole.
Dear colleagues, I wish to report that I support the parole of inmate number 263-174-009, Alexander Waters. It is my professional opinion. She's tough. She is tough. Yeah. He is possessed of an extraordinary, if at times combative intelligence. He would also pose no physical threat to the community at large as he suffers from an irreversible viral infection that is increasingly weakening him.
Wait a minute.
Sorry. Disregard that.
Excuse me. If she feels that it's relevant to bring this up, don't you think it's
It's
relevant?
not applicable. Forget it. We can't bring that up.
Please, please.
Forget
Driving a
that.
bus in the
Yes,
car.
please tell us
I don't know
what the
what
rules
that
are.
means.
It's not about imminent
It
death.
is.
It's about the threat
It
to
doesn't
the
matter.
community.
She did not mention imminent death.
I stopped reading the letter.
And you,
So
and
somebody
that
did
was
so-
well done. Let's call
All right, well, then call him in.
Please,
Just call him.
please.
Huh?
Just bring him in. I'm sorry. My mind is going, and I'd like to stay with the rules.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Waters, what efforts have you made to better yourself since your incarceration?
Sir, I meet regularly with Dr. Coles, and I've studied. I've received.
Yes.
GED,
Yes.
right?
It's my GED certificate from the state of California.
Would you say that rape is an act of passion, Mr. Waters?
Excuse me, ma'am.
I asked if rape is an act of passion.
Ma'am, rape is an act of violence. But with all due respect, you should ask a rapist.
So you don't define yourself as a rapist?
No, ma'am. I'm not a rapist. To be a rapist, you must have committed a rape.
Mr. Waters,
Yes, sir.
were you raped during your term? We're here to try to help you.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
You were able to help to solve any crime committed inside this facility. I'm sure you know that this board would look upon it so favorably.
Yes, sir. And I'm sure you know that any of that kind of help isn't looked upon by the people in this facility quite so favorably. And that being the case, I got a right to protect myself in case this board does not grant me my parole.
I'm curious, Mr. Waters. It's good that you're educating yourself, but it says that you rarely, if ever, step out into the 10-yard, even for fresh air.
Is that a question, sir? That was a statement, wasn't it? Yeah, but it's true.
Well-
That's a true statement. That's a true statement, sir.
All right, because you're spending all of your time studying or with prison doctors, I'm concerned that if granted parole, you would not be able to reintroduce yourself socially into society.
There are a lot of criminals in this facility, sir, and I'm sure you don't want me to only be able to learn how to socialize with the criminals, so...
That's pretty good, but as a real answer, how can you assure me that you do not have serious antisocial tendencies that have only been enlarged during your time here?
Did you understand the question?
You're asking me why I don't go into the yard.
Yes, why don't you go into the yard?
Sir, I see the cats here. Start to crave that. There's only taste of openness, and they confuse that with freedom, just like these the 10-yard time and visit times and all that. As if that's freedom, and sir, I don't want to settle for that. I don't want a little taste of freedom. I want my full sense of freedom to come when this board grants me my parole, which I believe I deserve.
You pleaded not guilty to the crime for which you were sentenced.
Yes, sir. I did not commit the crime, sir.
I gather from your demeanor here today that you still maintain your innocence, I guess.
Yes, I am innocent, sir.
I see. Mr. Waters, do you have any feelings of remorse? I mean, do you regret your behavior in any way?
I have remorse for the way that I treated my life and my body and my family and all the people around me.
I got you.
You know, you seem to have a lot of compassion for yourself. Do you have any compassion for the victim of the crime?
I do have compassion. I got compassion for the victim of the crime because I feel like I know what it is to be a victim.
Mr. Waters, what would be the first thing you would do if this board grants you parole?
I would make the most out of my life, ma'am.
How?
How? I would. That's how I would. That's how.
If this board decides to grant you parole, we wish you the best of luck. We hope you understand your probationary obligations and hope we never see you again. If we must deny you parole, we urge you to continue on your path towards rehabilitation, and you will be eligible to come before this board again in 1 year. Mr. Waters? Mr. Waters? Rather than look at the letter, I think we should schedule some sort of
she crossed the line.
interview with her. How about that?
I think she's going to tell us everything we want to hear because she believes he's ready for parole.
Yeah,
However,
she does,
the
but
point
she isn't
being,
the parole board. The point being,
is he ready?
No, do we believe he's ready for parole? Do you believe he's ready for parole?
You're not asking me to vote now, are you?
No, I'm just asking you.
I don't
That's
think
what I'm
any of us,
saying.
none of us can vote now. I don't think.
You know, Cole's got nothing to do with this.
Oh, I think Cole has a
A
lot to
good
do
part of
with
me
this.
is, yes.
Why do you say that?
A good part of me is
Why?
ready to put him on the
Because
street.
I
However-
trust her, and she had a very specific opinion about him.
She did indeed. Why are we now having this dialogue with ourselves? I think there's some other issue here that's bothering all of
What's
us.
bothering us is we know the man's gonna die in here. Nobody wants to say it, so what the hell?
We have no criteria to expand ourselves or our thinking. That's my frustration.
I want to
as
know
well.
more about him. I want to know what makes him tick.
Don't become fascinated, please.
I'm not fascinated.
You become.
It's not fascination.
So wait a minute. What are you trying to say to it this time?
Say what?
Yeah, but that's not right. So help me here.
No, I appreciate it. It's part of what we
Oh my God. Oh my Lord.
Yeah, miss. What can I do for you? What, your cousin? What?
You don't know what I'm feeling.
What do you mean I don't know what you're feeling? What the fuck does that mean?
Alexander.
What?
Alexander.
Felicia? Felicia McDonald.
Mm-hmm.
Get the fuck out of here. No. What are you doing here?
I ran into your Tony in church.
Oh, you was in church?
Yeah.
What, Tony told you to come up here or what?
No, he didn't have to tell me to come here at all.
So why are you here? What's up? What can I do for you? What can I do for you?
Well, I was just thinking it'd be nice to see you. It had been so long. Tony had been telling me stuff in church about how you're doing.
You've been thinking it'd be nice to see me.
Yeah.
Hell
Yeah. Can you look at me for a second?
Hell yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm
No,
sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, we both sorry then.
I'm sorry that 20 years ago, when I'd see you on the street or on the bus, I didn't say anything, but I was just too ashamed. And I'm sorry that that happened. Just wasn't in me.
Well, let me tell you a couple things, all right? Well, why don't you put this down? Put it down. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I don't know what you could be sorry for. You ain't got shit to be sorry for towards me. And secondly, you ain't got shit to be ashamed about. I mean, you know, most important thing, you don't need to be ashamed. But your father, he's an evil motherfucker. I'm glad you did what you did to him. You shouldn't have been doing that shit in the first place. Some little girl, that's a bunch of bullshit.
I want my mama.
I'm just sorry you had to go through the system for it, okay? Yeah. But I'm not exactly sure why you're here, but I appreciate you coming, so thank you. But you don't have to come apologize to me for shit.
Can I just say something? Can I just say something to you? I don't know why I'm here exactly. I don't know why I'm here. But I can also tell you, too, that my father may have been an evil bastard, but I've forgiven him.
What, since killing him? Well, hey, I apologize. That's not cool. You know what I'm saying, though, right? You know what I'm saying, though, right? Come on. I mean, that's a little...
Can we talk about that in a minute? Are you happy to see me? Are you happy I'm here?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's first time I've been around in this.
I mean, but are you happy to see me, Felicia? Are you happy I'm here?
Well, shit, you asking that question like I know you. You know what I'm saying? I mean...
Okay, you don't know me. Hi, my name is Felicia McDonald. How are you?
You know, my name is, you know my name. Come on, let's just be real. Why are you here? What can I do for you?
Well, let's be real. Why do you keep asking the same question? I've already told you why I'm here. I'm here to see a friend, somebody that I grew up with, somebody that I think about. So I had a big gap in time, and so now I'm coming back to sort of put some pieces together, sort of make the process, make the journey. And I mean, I don't know why I have to have an excuse anyway. Why can't I just come and visit a friend? I mean, it's not like you know, I went through a lot of effort to get here. I went through some traumatic things, like 3 checkpoints. I mean, it's not something that it wasn't easy to get here.
I was just wondering when we became friends.
Well, when weren't we ever friends? We were always friends.
Shit.
Come on, I have good memories of you. You didn't forget everything, did you?
No,
How can you forget?
I got a pretty good memory. I
mean, it just seems to me like the best times of our lives, both of us, was when we were kids. Come on, we've both been through a lot. We may not have gone together, but we've both been through a lot.
Yeah, we both, I have, that's true. But let me
We've
tell you
been to
something.
hell
Let
and
me just
back.
tell you something. I don't know what you heard about me, but, you know, whatever you heard.
I don't even know what I've heard about you, but I'm here today, so why
I
don't you
didn't
tell
rape
me?
that woman, so don't think that had some similar shit happening.
I believe you. I believe you. I'm not going to be your judge.
I say you is.
I would never be your judge, Alexander. You've been through some other stuff, too, that I've been through.
Yeah, like what? What have you been through? What's
Drugs.
Yeah.
I mean, my seeing you and my being here with you is helping me, giving me strength. So that when I go back to church, I can stand up and testify. And testify and tell the people, yell out what I've been through, because they know.
Right. Well, look, you don't need to tell them hypocrite shit.
Hypocrites are not hypocrites.
All right.
They know. They fed me, they clothed me, they gave me shelter. They took care of me. They know, and I need to stand up and yell it out. I need to say, hey, I'm here, I am whole, and it is because of you. I did not do this alone.
Right, so
God got me over what was the highest mountain.
And you ain't gonna start.
And I need to yell it out, otherwise I'm the hypocrite.
Right, you ain't gonna start singing it is well my soul, a precious Lord.
I just might.
Use me. Amazing Grace.
Amazing Grace, amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. It was.
Hey, look. You actually made, this. Okay, that's nice. I'll be honest, I never expected to see you again anyway. But let me just say this: when somebody I know, I'm happy that you got off the crack. That's cool. Yeah. And if that's all you needed to come up here and tell me, I appreciate that. You didn't have to come up here and apologize for not talking to me when we was young. Cause, be honest, I haven't been thinking about that shit. There's some other shit I got on my mind, and that's really not what I'm trying to deal with. So, but that's cool. And if that helps you, that's cool.
It helps me a lot.
Hey, cool.
It helps me a lot. Being here with you helps me a lot.
You can write me letters.
And I thank you for it.
Just like all these other church people do. Just write me some letters sometime.
No, but listen to me for a second. Is it a problem with the church people? You got a problem with the church? Because I know where you've been to.
I got no problem with
what you're doing and who you are is English to me. I understand you.
Hey, I got no...
Now, let me just tell you something. I have decided to come, get dressed, get on the bus, be here, spend the time to come and be with you. Now, you can be ignorant and rude and get up and leave. You can do that because it wouldn't surprise me. But I mean, I think you could make another choice here. What? I think you could make another choice here, Alexander. I mean, you got it in you. Because I know if I can pick myself up, you can pick yourself up. So
I never fell fucking down. So what the fuck I gotta pick myself up? I never fell down. So fuck you.
So this is up. Right. Hey.
What?
I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. It wasn't my intention.
You clearly not really listening to what I'm saying.
I'm listening to you.
You didn't hurt my feelings, all right?
Okay, then you hurt my feelings.
Oh, okay, how's that?
You look like you could shoot a dog. You look like you could shoot a dog.
Why would I shoot a dog?
I don't know. Why would we shoot a dog? Tell me, why would you shoot a dog?
I wouldn't shoot a fucking dog. Shit, unless they try to bite my ass. Hey, no, tell me something. Tell me, how'd all this happen then? Huh? How did all this miracle happen in your life? You know, tell me the story.
You mean how I got saved?
I mean, how'd you go from slipping on a crack pipe to slipping on nice little mustard-colored suits or whatnot?
I was worse off than you think, or probably you were. When I hit the bottom, I had to rely on the charity of a drug dealer. Yeah. They called it the inn, and they took people in. They took in those of us who couldn't afford to pay anymore. And we did what we had to do to stay there. It was shelter. They took in kids, runaways, abandoned folks, grandmothers. It was only after a little while that I realized where the inn was. The trailer's house. You know, the old trailer house? I thought it was my mind tricking me the first time I realized. I think, it was almost funny. I was killing myself across from the house where I was born. Across from the house where my father and I lived together. The fact of it didn't freak me out after a while. No, it kept me there. I felt home. All the home I was ever gonna have. And I didn't care.
I said, what's that going to? Yeah, girl.
And one day, I felt like they say, you know, when somebody feels when an airplane they're in is gonna go down. That day, an old lady heard me scream. And I think she thought she was my mother. She brought out the man who ruled over us. And they somehow kept me going. They couldn't call the police. So they called the church.
Okay. Come on, baby. Come on, baby, please. God, please don't let it die.
Those hypocrites, those people you say are hypocrites, they stood up for me. They fed me, they clothed me, they watched me kick it. Because I was a whore and a drug addict, Alexander.
Ooh, whore and a drug addict.
And those same hypocrites, they helped me get over.
Did you have a lot of satisfied customers?
You've become a little mean, Alexander.
Well, I don't mean to be, all right? I'm not trying to upset you. I appreciate, you coming to visit. And I don't mean to be mean. I'm just being honest, all right?
I know something else about you,
One
too.
thing I do is I tell the truth. But you don't know everything about me. You don't know what's going on in my life, so don't.
I know you have AIDS.
Well, Tony talks plenty, don't
He just confided in me. He
Well, you
loved
know what? That's
very
my
much.
personal business. It's my personal business.
Well, I've just made it mine, and he is hurting for you.
You can't make my business your business.
I can't.
Don't
if I
get
want
that
to.
twisted.
What are you gonna do? What can you do from in there?
That's a good point. Yeah, not a lot I can do, but the irony, what the irony is that you're the one who killed somebody.
I didn't kill him.
And I'm the one who's sitting up in
I didn't kill my father
I mean, if
for
we're really gonna be honest
Alexander,
about
listen
what the
to me.
irony of the situation.
I didn't kill my father for me. I didn't kill him for me.
Who'd you kill him for?
You think the world's so tough? You think you got it so bad? You think everything's working against you? Well, I have a son. I have a son with cerebral palsy. He may never talk, he may never function. And he didn't do anything. He didn't hurt anybody. He didn't take any drugs. He didn't kill anyone. And look what he got
Hey,
pulled
that's
into.
why when you all crack, you have babies. That shit.
No, he's a result of what my father did to me. This was before the crack. He's a result of what happened to me with my father. I didn't even know if I could live seeing him, and I had him. And we lived in that house together. It was sick. It was a secret. It was a sick life. And my daddy started to hit my son. He started to beat on him. He started to hurt him. And I killed him. I killed him. And then it was all out.
All right, you don't.
And that's when I knew that I loved him and I would do anything for him. That's when I knew I could love. That's when I knew I could love. Like, I still had something, a little something that could feel. Do you know what it's like to feel? So they came and they took him away, and when there's a hearing, I'm gonna stand before the judge and prove what I've done with my life and show him that I could be a good mother.
That's good, and I wish you good luck with that. A son deserves to be with his mother, all right?
Okay, folks, I can do it. All right, you want to step a little bit that way because of that sign. We may not want that sign in there. Officer, could you step out of the shot so I can the picture? All right, everybody. Let's get ready. All right, nice smile. Come on. Okay. Be ready for that. Excuse me.
I thank you for coming. Take care of yourself.
Okay.
All right.
So long, Sheriff.
How did you get AIDS, Alex?
Sometimes I feel like a mother. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like I'm almost gone. I'm almost gone, and I'm alone, almost gone, a long way from home. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Oh, true believer, true believer, true believer, true believer. Yes, I'm alone, true believer, true believer, true believer, true believer. Sometimes I feel like, sometimes I feel just like I'm almost gone. Sometimes I feel like, but I can hear my mother calling on me. She's calling me. I can hear my mother's voice. I can hear my mother's voice, and she's calling me. But I can hear my mother. She's calling me. Oh, won't you come on home, child? Cross the waters, and I'm alone, away from home. When at times I feel like a motherless child. Lord knows I'm a mother. Sometimes I feel like, sometimes I feel like a motherless child.
How are you?
Sir?
Son? Your mother sends her love. I figured this time we could meet man to man. How you doing, son?
Hanging in there, Dad. Hanging in there.
Tony said you needed to talk to me about something.
He got to you too, huh?
What do you mean by that, Alex?
Nothing.
You can't go through life being jealous of Tony.
I'm not jealous of Tony.
No?
No.
You know, there's a lot to be proud of in your brother. He can be stubborn too, but he took the right path. You had the same chance. And don't blame him.
I don't blame him.
He calls you. He's got a wife and 2 kids, but he comes to see you however many times a year.
But he never brings a wife and kids.
This is no place for them.
I guess not, but I'm still their uncle, right?
Do you know their names?
What?
Do you know the names of your brother's 2 children?
Boy and girl.
You pretty clever, all right.
I can't fight that.
I don't want to fight either, Alex. But the point has got to be made. Now, I brought us some pops and chips with vinegar and a candy bar. And no use paying hostage prices at the vending machine. Your mother wanted to put in a slice of sweet potato pie, but I was in a hurry. And I figured the guard would mash it up to bits going through the bag and looking for a key.
How's business?
Well, hard work gets rewarded, Alex. It always has and always will. And you can take that to the bank. I'm telling you, if you'd have hung in there back when I wanted you to work with me, you would have never ended up in this predicament.
Dad, I'm in this predicament because I couldn't afford a good lawyer.
You in this predicament, my son, my boy, because you didn't ask me for any help. You have to show humility, Alex, and you're a grown man.
I was your son before I was a grown man.
You didn't get born deserving something. You're a man first, Alex. But a man knows how to take responsibility. We have to take responsibility for our own lives, Alex. That's why so many of your people live the type of lives they live, because they don't want to take responsibility for their own lives. You have to be a real man.
Well, can a real man get AIDS?
What in the hell does AIDS have to do with what we're talking about here? AIDS is a whole nother subject altogether. And as far as I can see, it has nothing to do with being a man. I don't feel sorry for AIDS victims, unless they get it through blood transfusions or birth. Now that's sad. But if somebody gets it because they shoot up or they sleep around with every Tom, Dick, and Harry, now, sickle cell anemia, that hurts. It's sad our people have that. You still drink Coke? You want a candy bar, some chips?
No, thank you, sir.
Your brother said you just had your parole hearing. I had no idea it was this soon. I would have thought it was just yesterday. You know, you get past 40 or so and things begin to seem like they're a long time ago, but feel like they're just yesterday. Mind plays tricks on you. You get over it. You'll see what I'm talking about in a few years. What do you think the parole board will say?
I don't know. You know, I'm hoping they'll grant me my parole.
Well, what kind of thing is that to say? Of course that's what you hope for. Now, don't get used to it in here, Alex. Don't forget where you come from. You're a young man. Did you show regret?
Yes, I did.
Good. Well, I'm sure the good Lord will see fit to do the right thing.
I don't want to stand in his way at first.
You stood in your own way. Your own way. I never thought I'd ever have a son who'd call himself a nigger. That's what gets me, Alex. If you knew what I had to face day in and day out, what people call me, what they could have done to me. But I never acted like what they thought of me. But you acted exactly what they thought of you. And that's the only way it matters. That's the only time it exists. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what you've done. You thought no better of yourself than the worst idiot would think of you. That's not the kind of son I would raise. No, sir. I see you. You go to sleep. Boa constrictors swallow their prey whole without chewing it. After that, they are not able to move, and they sleep through the 6 months that they need for digestion. I pondered deeply then over the adventures of the jungle.
After some work with a colored pencil, I succeeded in making my first drawing. My drawing number 1. It looked like this. I showed my masterpiece to the grown-ups and asked them whether the drawing frightened them.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter
We're here for you.
and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true.
Waters. Waters, you hear me? Parole board.
And wait means. Read this.
What?
Come on, read this for me, please.
Dear Mr. Waters, in accordance with procedure, we have fully reviewed your case, and we regret to inform you that your parole request has been denied. We want to encourage you on your road to rehabilitation, and you will be next able to appear before this board in 1 year, at which time we may again consider your eligibility for parole. We wish you the best of luck. Sincerely, well, amen. Maybe next time, you know.
I'll just take the lemons out. I'll take care of the rest of this.
Thank you.
In the months before my brother's passing, my brother became, as they say, a new man. Not a different man, but a man whose inner light glowed like a beacon of guidance. And as it flowed out of him, it rained down on those of us who were fortunate enough to be in his presence. My mother and Alex had lots of visits together. And she had her baby back again. My father and I drove together to visit Alex. We had a picnic. We had a picnic that brought Alex and my father and me together like we hadn't been in 20 years. Let me tell you a story. Can I tell you a story? There was this little boy named Lamar. Lamar, the doctor said, would never have a so-called normal life. But when he and my brother met, there was an instant connection. Now, Lamar's mother took him to visit on several occasions. And on one occasion, my brother looked at this little boy and realized he had something he could give that would make a difference. And so he gave the child his name. That little boy is here today with his family. Now, some people might want to tell you that my brother, Alex, died in prison. But that's not true. No, he was in an institution. But the greater prison was the prison that was in his mind. A prison of anger and hate. And he broke those chains of that prison that was binding him, and he broke it with faith and with love. And he stood up and he walked right on out of that prison because he had found peace of mind. So my brother Alex Waters died a free man. Can I say it again? Can I get an amen? Alex Waters died a free man. I'm so proud to be his brother, because he made me a better brother. But more importantly, he helped me to be a better man. Thank you.
Deliver me from all of the madness. Deliver me.